It is Sunday. It is 8:06. We have the new weekly. Just gonna put this out there ahead of time. Do people like me going over everything, or should I just address specific combos and things I think are gonna be strong? I don't know. Let me know. But for now, we're gonna keep to what we've usually done: armor, melon, garlic, potato, but like not really. Other important things: pill, croissant, chocolate, and some other smorgasbord of things. Snipers, lynx, and snake, I think is it. I might be missing, but scaling, it's like you have a bunch of kind of scalers and then a few real scalers. So real scalers, moose, monkey, T-Rex. Those are like real. Then there's kind ofs. There's clownfish, panda kind of, manatee mole buying and selling, tamarins kind of, polar bears kind of, chickens kind of, right? Like not exactly the same deal. Solo scaling, lion, tamarin kind of in the same way. Panda and crab again in that sort of same way. Especially crab because there is croissant. I think crab can actually go. Weakness, there is a flea, which I mean for garlic makes sense, and I think melon's not going to be that bad this week because there aren't that much sniping. I don't think it'll be that high of a priority, but at the same time, there's not that much hard scaling until later, so maybe snipes can work. I don't know. Because I don't think spawns are as strong this week. Let's talk about the combos. There is spawn stuff: turkey, fly, rooster, sheep, muskox. Like that's like it's not crazy for spawn teams, but there's some stuff. Speaking of like, there's things that would want trumpets. And you're like, oh, that can spawn stuff. There's no way to get trumpets, as far as I can tell. Besides the cow, there is no way to get trumpets. So probably not gonna happen. There's not any huge pill combos. I guess you can do with Muxox killing stuff in front of it. I don't actually know if that works. I'm assuming that works. The big combo is gonna be elephant camel, elephant triceratops. As far as like big combos you're gonna see, I think it's gonna be that. So all of that being said, let's get into it. Eggs early, probably gonna be dope as well. I expect to see eggs. So let's be some bumbling writers. A lot to talk about. I'm probably not even gonna get through everything I want to talk about this week, but let's start with not grievances necessarily, but I have to look. The Celtics have been winning. We're going to a game 7 tomorrow on Monday. I have to, okay, like I understand. I'm a pessimistic guy, but I think that's how I'm supposed. As a sports fan, I have been taught that is how you're supposed to, do it. That's how you're supposed to get the job done. You're supposed to be pessimistic. That could have been a draw, so that's unfortunate. Maybe even could have been a win. I'm supposed to be pessimistic. A lot of people are thinking the Celtics, now that they've won this game, oh, that means they're definitely winning because Miami almost had it the whole time, yada yada. That's where you're not quite right. I say instead that actually I'm supposed to still be pessimistic and say they lose because it'll be that much more worse if they lose the final one. I like a swan. So I'm taking a swan. But to keep consistent and hope that there's like some juju mojo there of he just gets to go right away. That's kind of sick actually. I didn't know that's how that worked. Alright, so we're getting owned. But anyway, yeah. Tomorrow we'll see what happens. I'll get rid of this fish. It has not done anything. That was like loud, man. There's not really a specific reason to have. Well, check this out. Does this work? We're testing. It works. That's actually kind of sick that works. Okay, man, and see, the reason I did it is because I have a duck so I can still get a level. But level 3s don't matter this week. So I didn't really care about trying to get a level with some extra change on there. Okay, we don't. They have an early camel. Yeah, that's not great news. I mean, that's the combo though. That's the combo you're gonna see. Also, if you can't tell, my hair has been cut. More than one of them. So yeah, that's a thing. Not gonna lie, I'm not really big on the squirrel this week, I don't think. There's not much food build happening. Like, there's some stuff, but like this whole tier 4 set is like kind of garbage. That said, it is a tier 4, so I might take it anyway, just to have something. I don't think I'm that interested in pilling. Well, I could pill and then buy a sheep, I guess. This just doesn't make sense. Let's be honest. It doesn't make sense, but okay. Okay. What have we done this week on stream, or the past week since I've last, said things? Well, early garlic paying off. We did Pokemon Showdown. We did Screwball Scramble. You might have to look that up to remember. A lot of you have done it before, though. Trust me. I know a guy. I guess I'm doing this. I will go for a level. I'll freeze salads. I'll freeze salads to get discounted. That is also good. We're just gonna, I don't even know, I guess we're gonna buy a salad. What else did we do? Screwball Scramble, but it was like in browser. Someone made an in browser version. We're gonna lose. They have a level 3 otter and a buffalo. How does it feel to have it all? And I finished beating the world's hardest game. That was a fun one on stream. That's just not helpful. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just not helpful. Also could have considered buying the clownfish first, huh? Because this is 0. I kind of like that. Kind of like selling this duck for something, but at the same time, I'm gonna say it's too late for the buffalo. I guess I'm buying a clown. It simply does not make sense, does it? Unless I pill this and then buy a clownfish, which is also not great. Well, this costs 0, actually. So I guess I could roll one more time. Yeah, I don't know why this is like hurting my brain so much. Okay. We're gonna lose. It's okay though. We're just gonna lose. All of our level ups were pretty not great, I would say. Is that gonna help me? No, it didn't really make a difference, I guess. Well, that's gone pretty quick. I may have forgot something that we did on stream. I don't remember. I forget what I've already said or haven't said. I just sort of am assuming this team is gonna go down the gutter, so I have 0 faith in what's going on here. 3 pigs. I guess a rooster's kind of good with the muskox. I don't know. Muskox, not. I kind of like the idea with the pilling and the muskox. I just don't think. I think you need to pill stuff that actually gives you a little more benefit than what it's done. And yeah, big surprise. Camel's going off this week. Almost a draw, actually, the Swan. Not far off, but that's okay. Not a great start. Memorial Day is tomorrow for the US people out there. I won't be doing a whole lot because I will... I think I'll be doing a interview-related like assessment thing, which is probably going to be miserable, but that's okay. It's a good start, I would say. There's no geese, so I don't need to like change things around that way. I will be some hard hands, some wet hands. After you wash them, of course. So, yeah, okay, that's happening. What else is going on? There's a chance that I might be not doing 5 sap videos every week. Just life stuff happening. I might slow down slash maybe other videos. We'll see how that goes. I guess. How do I want to do this? I guess I would rather have the chance of another level rather than the egg. So that's why I went for the second duck. Plus it saves space so that there is a better chance for another level. I mean, I know where you got the bug, the bug though, the beetle. Which reminds me of another thing. I want them to add a bug and call it a jitterbug, even though I don't think that's like a real bug, but it just makes me think of the song, which, you know, it's a catchy song. We'll take this. I'm not exactly excited about it, but we'll take it to like have a thing. I'm not opposed to a panda with a croissant on it, but I don't necessarily love it either. I also don't like a pig, but there also isn't early snipers, so I'm sort of... I don't want it to get egged, so I'm going to have it in the middle. If there weren't eggs, I think I actually would put it in the front to maybe trade with something up front, but with eggs coming around, well, this actually still works. It achieved about the same thing, so it's okay. I'm not buying 2 apples, I don't think. I think I'm rolling for some level opportunities. I'll take this one now, because, just, you know the deal. Otter levels early are just so insanely good. And then I'm rolling for pigs or ducks. There's a pig, there's a duck. Imagine, though. Imagine if I made the call. I'm not committed to keeping this aardvark. He's just there because it was the tier upped level unit thing. The weakness didn't actually make a difference there, which is nice. But I don't think as many people are going to be running spawn teams. I don't know. I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. I couldn't figure out what I was trying to say. I think I'll do 1 roll. Oh, I really wanted there to be a duck. You know what? We don't want this thing anyway. Let's do it like this. Give ourselves a chance for a duck. Honestly, you might have to take a camel, leave a camel, you know what I mean? The team's definitely worse. But camels are so good. Are we gonna face a camel? We're gonna face a rooster? At least we trade with the front one there, but... And then, of course, we finally decide to face a spawn team after we got rid of our aardvark. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. The stats obviously are nice to have, but it is what it is. I'd rather take this for a better chance of a level. You almost want to keep that. Okay. Alright. The dream would be to see a duck in the shop, level the duck, sell the beetle, buy it. You know, you can kind of figure it out from there. The snipe? What's happening? You also have a skunk, but you actually have stats on your team. Okay. We already have a duck. What am I talking about? We don't want that when there's pills around. I would say that's not ideal. That's more interesting. For sure. That is more interesting. Yeah. Am I buying an apple for this tamarind? Seems like a bad idea. Okay. Okay. I kind of like the idea of selling the tamarind to buff the lion, but I also am thinking that we might be a little late on that party. Level 3 with level 2 clownfish, that's just... We're getting smacked. Okay, I'd take this now. Huh. You're the camel, but kind of better? That's when you want to do this psycho, Okay, we're not doing you anymore. We're at 2 health. Okay. No. I'm just gonna do this. I thought about it. Of like selling the beetle, buying that triceratops, but I want to get the tamarind buff, which honestly it's probably not worth it. It's barely anything. Okay. What the hell? It wasn't even big enough to make a difference. That's painful. Okay. Okay. I might just throw this on. Sure. To get rid of melons. Now there is the psycho strat if you go like this, so that it always buffs this, and then it'll keep buffing the elephant. Probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna try it because I know it can be good. We just don't have really any. Okay, they're me but better. Oh, because they got a monkey. Oh, got a double kill. The bad news was that the peanut went on the triceratops and not the other guys, because then it could have been enough. Okay, I think we do another one because that was pretty bad. Two whole sessions in 16 minutes. I'm doing a lot of losing right now. YouTubers, be sure to like and subscribe and be entered into a sweepstakes to win a 2012 iPod Nano. That brings me back. Am I so old I can't even remember if I had an iPod Nano? I only had one iPod product ever. I'll say that. I only had one iPod product ever. I don't remember if it was a Nano though. Okay, we're just doing a lot of losing today. Don't hit the mouse. Okay. This seems so bad. Here's what I will say, something else that happened. I had a meeting that I was supposed to do on... Jesus, we lost both rounds. Level 2 otter. Okay, was hoping to get a level on the mouse so then I could buy a unit that would then get buffed by this, but instead that is not what happened. It doesn't make sense to do the crab build, it really does not. Yeah, a lot of people had liked the Zunes. I never had one. I knew some people that did. I had a meeting scheduled for 1:45 p.m. and it was for sort of bureaucratic crap-related reasons. Okay, we're just gonna lose every game. Supposed to be 1:45 to 2:15, right? Okay, that's something. All right, fair enough. Hits 1:45. I'm on the Zoom call. I'm ready. Nothing. Nothing in sight. Okay. A little strange, but alright, I guess. I'm just gonna put it on him. I know it probably doesn't make sense, but nothing really makes sense here. I wait. 2:04. I email the guy. Nothing. Keep it open. Do some other things on the side while I'm waiting in case, like, miracle, they show up. This isn't a meeting where like, oh, I want to do a meeting and then because of reasons X and Y. This is like, no, I don't want to be involved here. I know, I had already used money on him by putting stuff, but it is what it is. this was like, oh, you have to do this or else you can't get this benefit. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll be there. And then they weren't. So it's pretty fucked up. That's gonna be a nasty, nasty guy right there. We're losing again. I feel like my team is not bad, and we're just running into some psycho setups like that. Like, that was an insanely nice setup they had there. I know it's not great to take the double level and stuff, but I think we need it to, like, be alive. And it'll make this Lynx pretty damn good, is the other reason. Okay, we'll take that. And we'll take that. Okay, we got a shot. We need some big stuff next turn. We need a big level. Or a big, like, thing to get from our level. So, okay. Remember, this meeting was at 2:45, or 1:45 was when it was scheduled. Don't snipe the fish. Are we okay? Oh my god. That's, you need every HP you can get when you only have one win. That's just rude. That was kind of what I was thinking of, though, as our chance. It's kind of what I was thinking of. So he's screaming and yelling and lying. It doesn't really make sense to keep leveling the fish, but yeah. So 2:50 rolls around. That means it's been over an hour. I figure out how to get their phone number to call them. I call them, they instantly pick up. So clearly they weren't, it wasn't like I'm, you know, oh, there was like some emergency meeting or something. No, you just didn't show up. And a turtle here on the line would be kind of cool too, but I mean, this can go, everything can basically go, but we're on 1 health, so. So yeah, I'm like, hello, what about this meeting that we were supposed to have? It's been like an hour, so I found out what your number was and called you. They're like, oh my gosh. I don't think there was they acted all confused. Like, they didn't know there was a meeting, that he rescheduled the meeting to this time in the first place, by the way. So I'm like, okay, well, I even emailed you after 20 minutes to, you know, check and see if something was going on. And again, just act all confused. Oh, well, I don't see it in my calendar, or this and that, and this and that. Reminder, this is a Friday before Memorial Day weekend. Just saying, maybe he was trying to, you know, getting lazy or something. I don't know. So he's like, all right, well, we can't do it now. We'll come back to that line later. We can't do it now. We'll come back to that later. Tries to reschedule it, and tries to reschedule it so that I have to meet him in person. Absolutely not. I say, no, I can't do that. And he's like, oh, okay. Because there's a deadline. We have to do it by the 2nd or something of June. So he's like, oh, let me check calendar again. And then eventually he's like, okay, we can do it the 1st at 12, which will go into my lunchtime. Listen here, you motherfucker. You don't try to guilt trip me that it's going into your lunchtime. You fucked this up in the first place, buddy. You rescheduled it once, then didn't show up to the reschedule. I emailed you after the first 20 minutes to give you like a, oh, in case something's going wrong. Am I in the wrong Zoom call? Like, I was trying to play it like I was the one. Like, oh, am I in the wrong Zoom call? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't be doing that. But anyway, yeah, I like did not say anything about that. He was like, go into my lunchtime, and I was like, yeah, okay. Like, get fucked. Or, you know, fuck you. You just made me waste an hour of my life waiting here. And then I made him confirm that he got that email I sent at 2:04, because he was like, at first when he was acting all confused, he was like, oh, I don't see the email or the email for us scheduling the event or whatever. I'm like, no. I replied in the chain of that email that set it up at 2:04 today. I made him find it, which he did, and he read out my message of like, oh, just emailing to make sure that I'm not like in the wrong Zoom call or something. So he had the email, and I was like, you know, when I was part of like, can you read it so that I know it's the same message? He was like, he acted a little sassy, like, oh, we already crossed this bridge, okay? I get it. Like, we didn't do the thing. And then I'm like, whoa. I'm not trying to, you know, cause any fuss here. I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't make a mistake somewhere along the way. You always got to do it like that. You always got to, oh, I just thought I wasn't sure if I was doing something wrong. That's all. Links. Okay, we'll take this. It's a good level. Yeah, I'll still take it like this. It is not time for a chicken, I'll tell you that much. Not time for a chicken. I'm also gonna go like this. And, here we go. Do I want any of this? I mean, a rooster's a pretty good unit, but... The problem is... Look, I'm sort of committed to we're not gonna make it the whole distance anyway. Because of going for this lion play, since there is no scaling before the lion. So it's kind of like we're just trying to get to 5 wins, really, is all we're trying to do. But anyway, yeah, fuck that guy. He fucked everything up. Made me wait an hour. And remember when I said we'll come back to it? Oh, we're gonna lose. Not that far off from a draw. 1 more HP, 2 more HP, and that's a draw. When I said, when we were like, you know, obviously it's been an hour, and then he's like, oh, we have to reschedule. The phone call was 20 minutes long. Ish. Plus or minus, like, probably plus. And the meeting originally is only half an hour long. We basically could have just done the meeting during the entirety of the phone call. Anyway, you could see what, anyway. Just like how these games went today, things have not been going well still. But that's okay. I don't think lion's the way to go. You need early scaling to exist for that. Anyway, Jesus.